Coming up on FSPA News, we attend a press conference about a groundbreaking documentary.
Also, we get an internal perspective on the 2018 FSPA theme.
And we take a look at a new publication here at FSPA.
Welcome to FSPA News. We are here in Orlando, Florida at the annual Florida Scholastic Press Association. I'm Jaden Bruce.
And I'm Bryce Brandt. Today is day 2 of FSPA 2018, and this year's theme is about expanding in your passion and becoming an emerging storyteller.
Turning your passion into a career is something everyone hopes to achieve. We take a look at someone who did just that. One who has dedicated their life to storytelling for nearly 38 years. FSPA reporter Caitlin Simpson introduces us to Les Rose.
That's a great story. And then because a Holiday Inn Express lady, behind the counter would see me with the camera and saw Steve and goes, you're them dart throwing guys.
Everyone has their own form of passion. Les Rose went into college planning to come out as a veterinarian. However, in his sophomore year, he found his true passion.
I ended up going with TV news film when the guy walked into the classroom. And he offered that and said, you go out with reporters and tell stories with pictures. And I thought, sign me up.
His work has inspired many people throughout his 38 years of hard work and dedication.
His work with Steve Hartman, it really showed how dedicated he was, and it just inspires me to be like him.
Although his passion for videography still remains, Les gave up the camera and traded it for the classroom, where he can educate young journalists.
Teaching a class of 37 freshmen is like herding cats. Like, okay, we all need to go this way, and trust me on this.
His experiences let him educate many, including at this weekend's keynote presentation.
We want the keynote speaker to be someone who is informative, entertaining, has a good story to tell, and honestly will keep your attention.
As he educates young journalists, he always tells them one piece of meaningful advice.
You got to get it right. You have to get it right, and don't trust the web.
Les continues to spread his knowledge and passion to aspiring journalists throughout the country, including me. For FSPA News, I'm Caitlin Simpson.
Earlier this year, tragedy struck the entire state. It just took one day to change students' lives forever. One day to create passions that will last a lifetime. FSPA reporter Ana Fontecchio takes us to a conference about the MSD Strong movement.
On February 14th, a tragedy occurred at Marjory Stoneman Douglas High School in Parkland, Florida, which inspired their students to take action in making a documentary.
An opportunity to kind of tell stories that otherwise wouldn't be told, and an opportunity for me to escape for a little while.
Many schools around the nation reached out in support of the movement. Several schools assisted in the 5 different sections of the documentary.
One of those was home, and that was an idea that I connected with right away, because I think that kids should have a home on campus. That I think it's important that they find a place where they connect, where they are comfortable, a safe place on campus. So immediately I wanted to be a part of that piece.
Eric Gardner, the TV production teacher at Stoneman Douglas, decided to create a documentary to let those on the outside witness what was happening on the inside.
I was with the parents that their kids did not come home. And I was in that room. And I was like, okay, what can I do? What do I do? So I said, you know what, I'd really like to create a documentary for this.
A new documentary on the March of Our Lives movement will further show that Stoneman Douglas will continue to make their voices heard throughout the nation. For FSPA News, I'm Ana Fontecchio. Are you enjoying the second day as much as I am, Bryce?
I am, Jalen. Let's go to our FSPA correspondents Shannon O'Sullivan and Anthony Bowie for a recap on the first day.
Hi, I'm Anthony Bowie.
And I'm Shannon O'Sullivan. Welcome to FSPA News. The excitement is already sprouting here at the FSPA State Convention in Orlando, Florida.
That's right, Shannon. And we're here to give you an inside look on how these students develop their skills and learn to transform the world of journalism. Because this year's theme is Emerge,
Expand,
and Evolve.
FSPA 2018.
So this year we wanted to embody the growth of young journalists, and we thought that the best way to do that was through a more environmental themes.
I'm excited to see all the different schools come together and see people who are passionate about the same things as me.
So Charlotte, what do you think of the theme this year?
Shannon and I are here watching the hype girl as we wait for opening ceremonies to spring into action.
And we're not the only ones, Anthony. Hundreds of students, teachers, and volunteers are flowing into the ballroom to grab their seats. So, Anthony, what are you wearing?
Well, Shannon, this is my costume for the second annual lip sync battle that brings us to the end of the first day here at FSPA, which I gotta say has evolved a lot since last year.
Is it that time already? I can't wait to see how this energy evolves tomorrow.
Me too, and it looks like I gotta go. For FSPA, I'm Anthony Bowie.
And I'm Shannon O'Sullivan. Make sure to follow us on Twitter at FSPA. And with that, I'm gonna go watch Anthony bust a move. See you tomorrow.
New contestants here at FSPA show us all how to take your passion to the next level. FSPA reporter Daniel Leslie takes a look at how some publications have emerged to make it all the way here to Orlando.
FSPA State Convention is a time of year where future journalists come together to compete against different schools and visit workshops. But every year, FSPA continues to expand with new students coming to compete for the first time.
Like, I feel like our first year should be like something to absorb everything, to like, you know, to take in everything, to learn more and to experience more as the experiences.
With students coming in from all over Florida, the experience can be a great one, but one that's a bit overwhelming.
Definitely a little overwhelming because I'm not used to big crowds and whatnot, but I'm getting used to it.
Students are not only able to evolve from competition, but from their peers as well.
I think that students can just kind of learn from each other and, you know, the knowledge of their peers and learn how to approach journalism in a creative and fun way.
For many students, coming to FSPA is an opportunity for them to enhance their knowledge in the art of journalism. For FSPA News, I'm Danielle Leslie.
You can find passion everywhere, including right here at Wyndham Orlando Resort. Cooper's Hawk restaurant staff truly represents what it means to be passionate about what you do. FSPA reporter Kayla Wright has the story.
Being passionate is one of many things in life that drive people to be their best, to evolve. Here at Cooper's Hawk, whether it's serving or tasting, passion pours out of anyone who works here.
I'm getting my degree in event management, so the hospitality field was something I was always going to be into anyways. So it makes me passionate speaking to the guests, making sure their accommodations are met and that their time here has just been pleased.
Oh, basically, I love people, so I especially pouring wine and talking to people. So people love wine and I love people, so the combination together makes it a perfect fit for me.
Workers here like Jaslyn feel that the passion in Cooper's Hawk doesn't just stay there.
The fact that I'm always having to smile makes me feel like I have exuded this positive energy that I feel like I've carried outside of the workplace as well.
Cooper's Hawk has a positive vibe and a passionate staff that will attract anyone who enters.
My mom and I love to do wine tastings together. She's got like the monthly club. So we come in here, do all the wine tastings, we feel good afterwards and get a bite to eat at the bar.
Many who enter can feel the passion that radiates from the staff.
Yeah, they're really knowledgeable, passionate, and they are good people.
The staff here have emerged into even stronger people than when they first started and will continue to grow throughout this experience until they retire.
This is kind of my last 10 years, so I have previously had my own business. I was a manager and owner, and this is why I love this so much, because this is my kind of part-time last 10 years before I retire myself.
The passion of the staff here at Cooper's Hawk is what keeps customers coming back for another glass. For FSPA News, I'm Kayla Wright.
Well, that wraps up this episode of FSPA News. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Bryce Brandt.
And I'm Jathan Bruce. Make sure to follow us on Twitter at FSPA. Hope you enjoy the rest of your stay.
Esquina, de ahí nos vamos. El mundo es grande, pero lo tengo en mis manos. Estoy muy duro, sí, ok, ahí vamos. Y con el tiempo nos seguimos elevando. Que seguimos rompiendo aquí.